To create this laser-printed news bulletin, ACE International's Vice President of Marketing, Steve Kramer, had to integrate 3 applications: database management, spreadsheet analysis, and word processing, using data downloaded from a DECVAX computer as well as data from a Lotus 123 MS-DOS file. In the next 5 minutes, we'll show you how quickly and easily it all came together on a Macintosh computer. Right now, Steve Kramer has only a half an hour to prepare a news bulletin incorporating the company's year-end sales figures. Working in Fourth Dimension, a database program, he generates this sales by region graph, using data downloaded from his company's large VAX database. Steve notices that sales in the Eastern region are higher by volume than for any of the other regions. Yet Eastern region has only 4 sales representatives. On further investigation, Steve discovers that the sales performance in the East is skewed in favor of the territory headed by Jim Jorgensen. This is good material to add to the bulletin article he has just written about Jim's promotion to Vice President. Using Fourth Dimension, he pulls up Jim's employee record and copies Jim's photo to the scrapbook. Later, he will paste the picture into the news bulletin article announcing Jim's promotion. To reflect Jim's new status, we modify his title and salary. Then Steve exports the sales data from Fourth Dimension to Excel, his spreadsheet program. Now, using the Apple multitasking system, MultiFinder, Steve enters Excel. Running a macro, he pastes the sales data into the profit analysis worksheet and formats it into rows and columns. To calculate profit, he needs expense data which is maintained by the accounting department, where they use Lotus 123 on an MS-DOS computer. Steve, using his Dana file disk drive, quickly reads the MS-DOS data off a 5¼ inch floppy disk and turns it into a Macintosh data file. Now, to complete his calculations, Steve needs to take the sales data and subtract expenses from it. The profit analysis worksheet containing the regional sales data is on the left. The cost of goods spreadsheet is on the right. Steve easily links the television, print, and promotion cells in the cost of goods spreadsheet to the advertising and marketing total cell in the profit and loss spreadsheet. Note that an increase in television expenses automatically updates the advertising and marketing total. Once he has updated the total profit analysis, he uses Excel to graph the information, trying a number of graphs before choosing one. The resulting sales trend chart is perfect for the company news bulletin, so he copies and pastes it into Microsoft Word, which contains the current draft of his news bulletin. Then he finds the picture of Jim Jorgensen, which he copied earlier, and pastes it in as well. Before printing out a final copy, Steve previews what the completed page will look like. He decides to try out a different look for the title. But the original font looks better. Satisfied, he pulls down the File menu and selects Print, and the entire bulletin is printed on the Apple LaserWriter printer. In less than 5 minutes, you have seen how to analyze and manipulate data transferred from a host VAX and copy it for further use. Add numbers from an MS-DOS computer and graph the results. You were then shown how to take that graph along with a photo and add them to ACE's bulletin. and finally print the bulletin for distribution and presentation. All of this was done with solutions available today on our Macintosh computer, without ever having to change disks, open and close program after program, or perform messy conversion operations. This is the Macintosh advantage.